Alright, let's get fishing. It's not too soon. Oh, no. If I want to heat it back up, I can, but I think I'll probably be fine. Thank you.
Let me know. I can...
Okay, no, it's all good. Thank you. Yo, greetings. Welcome back, everybody. What does Marie Kondo mean? What's up, Blunty? Blunty, I watched one of your videos yesterday. It was so good. Thank you for making content for this game. What's up, Razor? Minimalist? Oh, is that me putting all my stuff in storage? Is that where that comes from, Blunty? Enjoy your meal. Thank you. Nah, I didn't get Chick-fil-A from MDawg Jr., but we did surprise him. He was like working, what do they call it? The expo position, which means he was standing outside of the restaurant in the drive-through lane, handing people their food and drinks and smiling and making sure they're well taken care of. And we showed up in the drive-through and surprised him. That was fun. That was yesterday, I think. You just finished watching Blunty's videos? Good, right? Yo, welcome in, Jane. I think I'm going to keep the size 4 hook on this one, actually, y'all. I was kind of... I've been thinking of that size 4 hook as a that one spot only. But I want to try it here as well. So, we're going to try it here as well. Just on the one, though. I'm just going to put it on the one and just kind of watch and see how that rod does. I think there's just so many crucian gibbles in this spot. That's why I like the size 4 hook in that other location, but not so much here. But, you know, like I said, we'll give it a short try. We will, what do you call it when you test something for a while? We'll do a test. This is MDawg. I love that you, like, just totally recognize that reference. I don't feel like I've even ever heard of that person. You don't do it, but you knew it. You knew more than I did about who it was. You're at least a little more in touch with culture than I am. What's funny is I found a video from yours 3 years ago where you were just about to unlock sandwich baits. You were at Tunguska and I went to the same spot. Couldn't see your setup, but I actually caught as many fish as you did. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I just threw it up on your Discord. What I ended up getting after 2 hours. Okay. Let me take a look. Speaking of comfort, we need to sit in our chair, look at the weather, and look at our comfort level. Hopefully the fishing is going to be active enough that we can justify, or we'll need to put the chair actually just like right here. A study? Getting so much gibble right now? Not so much, yeah, there's another word. We're gonna pilot it. We're gonna pilot size 4 hooks. That is actually the word I was looking for. But yeah, similar meaning. Thank you for trying to read my sort of weird brain. Alright, what am I looking at? Where did we put this? Zachary just threw up, what's your in-game 964, is that 2 hours? 2 hours with PVA? I think I see it, Zachary. Thank you. It's kind of weird that you have to turn around to sit down. Like, it's sort of not natural. Perfect. Chair is perfect for bad weather. It is. It's already helping. Do you just clip right through it, Renzi? Oh, you said the same thing. You can just walk backwards, press E. That's what I do. Okay, cool. All right, first fish on size 4 hooks is a very small gibble. Okay, I see what y'all are saying. See what y'all are throwing down. Ooh, easy tench order. Surely we'll do that unless they've just stopped biting. Trophy F1. Is that a trophy funny tench? Couldn't be. It'd be worth a lot more money, right, in the cafe? You had PVA on one rod, spod for the other two? Oh, interesting. That's not a trophy, just still worth a ton, though? Yeah. I agree. So guess what, guys? We've got some giveaways. So I've got some time, a little bit of time. So at 2 o'clock Eastern, 2 hours and 40 minutes from now, I'm working a shift for my old gig. I still like fill in for them every once in a while. So, but we've got some time until then, and that's a weird. I would have to look into that. I don't know the answer to that. We have some things though. We have a Beluga Narga 8000 to give away. So again, like Zach's, level 37, hoping this might be helpful for a lower level. He said it's a little beat up, but it should be perfect for somebody that's, that would be helpful for. So whenever we get to that giveaway, again, sort of the usual request is maybe think about, is that a game changer for you? Would a Beluga Narga 8000 be a game changer for you? Or do you already have better gear? Maybe that could dictate whether or not it's a giveaway that you want to participate in. We also have some PVA from Eddie that I'm about to throw on because he's been doing really good on it. And we have 200 fillet strips. So if you're fishing at Norway and don't have a buildup yet of saithe, again, some of you I know already have tons of it. But if you don't have a buildup yet, or you're about to get to Norway, or you're going to be taking trips, when we give away the saithe strips, that would be a perfect giveaway for you to participate in. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to try to, fish this spot for the first half of the stream and then probably go back to that spot for the second half. I'm just staying here at Copper today since I have somewhat limited time. If I set it up like this, people will understand which clip is which. So I'm at 10 clip here, 7 and 8 clip the other spot, if you're asking me. Yeah, we'll do 100 each. So on the fillets, we'll do 2. I'll draw 2 winners and do 100 each. Ryle, nice trophy blue whiting. Hey, there's tench order. Let's grab that tench order before it rotates off, unless it's got a ton of time. Then I might wait and see if we get a more perfect size. 650 with a ton of time. So yeah, we'll wait just a little bit. I meant to change PVA, by the way. I'm going to do that now. And I'm going to change the hook size since we're in this spot. I've decided. If you were curious... Oh, wait. Whoa! What baits were you using, Eddie? Oh, you actually did send me the baits. Okay, I'll try it. Alright, I'll try it. I'm going to try it. Change of pace here, guys. Let's see. Mulberry 15, black currant 15. Doesn't that sound like double sinking boilie? Mulberry 15, black currant 15, sinking boilie. So we're doing black currant dip, and we're putting on Eddie's PVA. All right, change of pace. Let's see how this goes off. Probably gonna, this is my guess. Now you can correct me if I'm wrong, Eddie. Probably gonna slow the spot down. It's a nice orangey. Do I have to change? I'm just kidding. Probably gonna slow the spot down a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of like leaning into trophies, isn't it? Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually keep this setup on the middle rod and take the PVA off. We're just going to see how this works. I do love to test things that are working well for Eddie. Oh, look at this gibble. Eddie, what are we doing? Am I making a bad decision?
Challenge. Challenge accepted.
Is this a bad decision, Eddie? Yo, Fatal, thanks for the sub. Comes in with the prime sub. Really appreciate it. Sato with the follow 24 minutes ago. If I didn't say it, thank you so much. Is he using double sinking? I could be misunderstanding. Yeah, it's classic rig. Oh, he's using mulberry dip. I put the wrong dip on the other one, but I'll change it. All right, so we're doing mulberry 15 and black currant 15. And he's actually using mulberry dip. Okay. So it's hard because I know this other setup makes so much silver. But it's also fun to try something different. You'll try it later. Yo, thank you, Fatal. I really appreciate it. Sorry, Fatal. It's probably Fatal. .43-34, 7-meter clip. That's the rare spot over on the other side. That's what you're talking about, Zach? I've got it listed at the top of the screen. Good coffee. Inspector Bacon says, just started at the bucket. First fish is a funny tinge. Oh, come on. That's not fair. When will you do the other Norway trips? Avi says. You talking about on the leveling account? Not till we have got jigging and bait harvesting high enough to make safe fillets. That's the requirement. First fish, nice F1, by the way. Anybody's keeping track. What's up, Arian? Welcome back. Yo, RDP, good to see you. Good to see you too, Raced. I'm going back. I'm missing some people. Yo, look who is subbed. Avi, thank you for the sub. Good afternoon to you too, Raced. All right, I think I saw everyone. I'm so sorry if I missed somebody. I'm now using a large one hook, and it should be the WG. WG? You want a trophy funny tench? Yeah, me too. Arian says, chat, is the Kama Ultra telescopic enough to do the task for ultralight floating? I think so. I mean, you could get broken off a couple times.
Challenge.
Just don't set it up so that the rod can break. Just make
Challenge
sure that the
accepted.
line or leader can break. Go Coast Guard! Comes in with a prime sub. Thank you so much. My goodness. Y'all been saving up all this excitement? Thank you. MDawg Create says, everything good? Yeah, I think so. Ciron says, I tried the Norway trip. I made almost 3K silver. That's awesome. Holy cow. Did you have, I mean, how did you do it? What lure? Or did you do jigging? How'd you manage that? What's up, Gizmo? A coastie. We got a coastie in here. That's right. Good morning to you, Ramathor. This funny setup, we're trying, we're giving a juicy black currant a try. And then we've got the normal stuff on the middle rod, at least for now. I probably ought to go corn only to try to get a little better bite rate, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying something that Eddie suggested. Because Eddie typically is full of good advice. However, it is hard because this spot has been doing so good on the normal setup. Like, so good. Ooh, have y'all ever caught a baby F1? It kind of looks like the old Crucian model. Bug says, if you mean the 15 fish on Ladoga, yes, I did it with that rod. Just keep hooks very small. Nice, nice. You got the Ladoga and Vemba. Almost done with normal task. Oh, that's awesome, Ramathor. That is awesome. Jigging mostly. Okay, quicker and foam jigs. I got lucky, I had around 6 Atlantic wreckfish. Wow. Oh my goodness. That dang common barbel, though, is just not cooperating. Early on this spot, I made 2.1 in 2 hours. Good grief. Could you please show PVA for mulberry? Absolutely. Absolutely. I never remember which way I need to go to get out of your way for that. Nice, Reese. Congrats. Imagine this was an F1. So actually, so far, the bite rate on the mulberry black currant has been fine. Again, I think the problem is, the reason why it might not be the same silver as our normal setup is it might not be the same percentage of rares. Look how much more common carp and stuff we're catching all of a sudden. But we do have double boilies on, and we do maybe increase our chances a little bit of getting that trophy F1, especially for the cafe order. We'll see. All right, y'all ready for? Are you ready for the test? Let's test it. Hey, that was pretty quick, right? Right? You want to hear how weird the Super Freak are right now? The top 3 are on some bizarre baits out here. Whoa! Sweet cream flavor white. We should throw that in right now on the middle rod and see if we can't get a funny tinge. Sweet cream pop-up. Cream flavor white corn. Sweet cream pop-up. Alright, Travis Gunn. Let's see what's up. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yatsushiri Row. America #1. Oh man, did we switch this mulberry? Yeah, we did. What's this setup targeting? I would say this setup is targeting, can we just fish with something different than the normal setup? It's possible, though, that something like an F1 trophy could be a little more likely. I don't know. Using double boilies? That's just a wild speculation, but... Wild speculation. What did I change? Oh, yeah, because things are working. You noticed that, right? Hold on, let's go check the store. I called my ISP, and they reset everything on their end to my house, and it for now it seems like things are better. That's the only thing I've done. I haven't signed up for a VPN. What? At some point, I will just put my brain on the shelf. I mean, I don't really even need it because it's not really doing that much anyway at this point. I didn't sign up for a VPN. I didn't change the whatever somebody suggested I change with the NDS. I just called my ISP and said, if I throw enough numbers and letters at you, can you fix this problem? And you put that gear away? I put 7 rods and 4 reels in the storage of my house, and that fixed everything. It's a brand new game. So true. Woo! Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, I want to change this middle rod before funny tinge time sinks in. Oh man, one of these common carp that are so like 4.5 kilo strong, one of them is going to be an F1, and we're gonna party. We're gonna party like it's 2019. All right, we're going classic pop-up on this middle rod, and your dream is going to become my reality. We're going to trophy this funny tinge. What was it? It was sweet cream. 16? I don't know, it's a little strong. And cream flavored. Here we go. This is it. That's the funny tinge line. Funny tinge only on line 2. Everything else will catch common carp. That's our plan for this spot. Common carp left and right. Funny tinge once a day in the middle line. Oof, guys. Since switching baits, we got a micro F1, a regular F1, and pretty much all common carp. Like, we are willingly doing this to ourselves. Common carp comp? Yeah, total weight. Does anybody want to do a total weight common carp comp? What lake is that? I'm at Copper. Bear. That's funny. Copper is as if Bear and Amber had a baby. I would say Copper is as if Amber and Norway had a baby. See what I did there? Ooh. Good thing we have this middle rod still in. Wow, that is a nice fish. Yo, what's up, Ziga? This is an F1, we party. Because it's better silver than amber? I mean, it's at least as good. Depends on the spot and the time, but it's at least as good right now. Yeah, you know what, Zach? I almost made that joke. Old mosquito mixed with bear. We're doing all right here. Just the frequency. That's awesome, Gizmo. Yeah, I should have done this after my happy hour. It's fine though. Larry, the golden fish, is that you? Old starter pond. Man, I haven't thought about the starter pond in a minute. I miss that fella. Remember we used to catch frogs at the starter pond? Cottage Pond. Bring back Cottage Pond? It's like you don't know you appreciate something, or you don't know you're gonna miss something till it's gone. It was so small and cute. You could like fish the whole body of water with 3 rods. Pretty much. I don't think Prison Pond went anywhere. I don't think Prison Pond went away. I think it's still there. I could be wrong though. Is Bear Lake easy to fish at? For me, Bear Lake has always been sort of a hot and cold experience. I'll have like an incredible hour and be like, oh, this is the best. Cocoa and cream is awesome. And then the next hour, it will be so slow. Yeah, I thought about back a while ago. I thought about asking if I could get sent there just to do a video on it. But I heard from someone that they don't like people asking to go there to experience it. So I never got around to it. That's awesome, Blunty. Like you're on the outside looking in. Like, how are you in there? There's a listed rule against asking to go. See, I haven't seen that rule, but someone told me like, hey, because I think I had maybe mentioned it on stream, or I don't know. I was talking to somebody and they were like, yeah, I don't think they like it when people ask to go there. Is that right, Arian? A new alta. That's, I don't know, man. I don't. I wouldn't do it. I think. I think I would just try to live in harmony, personally. Man. So this would be another cool experiment, is just use this bait setup on all three. I don't know. I think it's just nothing is going to keep up with the sweet cream caramel in terms of, especially in terms of silver and XP. But it is fun to try other stuff. 261 in 28 minutes. Yeah, we're falling behind. I mean, if you look at here, when I switched baits, we're at 142. But in the first 11 minutes, we're at 118. It's not that far off. It's a little far off if you multiply it and get towards the whole hour. I don't know. Is that right? They used to have a section? I didn't know that. That must have been a long time ago. Long ago. Oh, we should do a giveaway. We should do a giveaway. All right, here's somebody at our 4334 spot catching a trophy funny tinch. That's not cool. I mean, that is cool, but here's someone else catching a funny tinch at 66.59, which is basically where we are, except they're like set up to the right by a meter or so. Yes, you had to get a certain amount of fish to get released from Prison Pond, is my understanding, and the amount you have to catch goes up every time you go. I think that's correct. And maybe based on the offense as well. Again, I'm not sure. These are just things I've heard. Mulberry blackcurrant is the common carp plague. Yeah, if you're trying to focus in on the common carp, although, you know, Eddie did make a good point. Like, we'll probably see a few F1s on it in the night or early morning. $50 at Prison Pond. You're probably catching like what, 50-gram fish, 100-gram fish, mostly. Looks like an industrial pond at Chernobyl. It looks like an abandoned swimming pool, right? I'm guessing common carp. Beluga Narga 8000, huh? Probably also get a... Well, actually, I don't know about these baits. I don't know that I will catch as many tench on the mulberry blackcurrant stuff. Alright, so this is the reel. That we're giving away. Oh crap. Running all over the place. Hey, it's a common. Gizmo says, so far that you have played a few hours of the Fishing Planet DLC, what would you say is your impression? I've been having a blast. I caught my first marlin was a unique, just out of nowhere, and it was pretty exhilarating. About a 15-20 minute fight, but it was incredible. So it's been fun. Been fun. Some of the missions are getting a little tedious, I will say that. But, you know, that's okay. And trolling is fun. I just hate how expensive it is and all that. Black foam's good on Norway? Absolutely. They're very good. The unique amberjack was kind of out of... Oh, here we go. This is the one thing we're hoping will happen on this bait setup, is some nice F1s. Not that nice F1s can't happen on the other setup. Obviously they can, but maybe we'll kind of lean into it a little bit with this blackcurrant mulberry. We're definitely leaning into common carp. Where do you go to get paint for the foams? What's it called? Hardware? I think it's in hardware. I'm guessing you figured out at this point that the real damage you're taking is from changes they made? Yes, I finally did figure that out, Blunty. The only thing I would say is, like, I mean, I get it, but, like, I think it's way too severe. I mean, at that point, just send me a letter in the mail that says, hey, we would prefer you not lock your... Maybe don't let me lock it in the first place. I don't know. It's just crazy. The dinks. Yes, no, you're right. The dinks and the rares, not mulberry fans, it seems like. Grocery store. The paints. Uniques galore. Therein lies FP's main problem. I have had 3 or 4 uniques in probably, what, 10, 15 hours? So, I mean, I don't know. That Marlin was just crazy. Like, I mean, I may not ever catch another unique Marlin, to be honest, but I don't know. It was fun, though. Now, other maps, like the old stuff, yes. Just probably a little too... I mean, it's not just uniques. It's just, in general, that sort of, like, lack of dynamic fishing that is really just hard. It just takes you out of it, I think, after a while. Just feels a little stale. Yo, what's up, Monkey Z? Doing well. How are you doing? Doing well. So just to... Oh, nice trophy F1, Quillage. Just to correct something that apparently I might have said incorrectly. The new anniversary lamp, although it is comforting to me because I like the way it looks and I like the light it puts out, it does not actually give you comfort, as far as I know, to have the lamp set up near you. The chair does, the lamp does not. Fish are not showing up in chat. Yeah, that's right. 2 hours, 30 minutes left on the trip. Nice. Time to relax. Awesome, Monkey. Fishing Planet General? Yes. No, I agree. I agree. I agree with that. How does the dynamic fishing differ in RF4? Oh, good question. Yes, the fish are constantly migrating and their bait preferences, ooh, nice tinge, are constantly changing. So day to day, you'll notice little differences, and eventually, you know, spots and things will be just completely different or not working at all or whatever. So yeah, so I guess, you know, I guess you could have the perspective of any given day, a snapshot of one day. It might not feel that dynamic because everyone comes to the same spot. You're not going to have the exact same experience because there's so many factors. You're going to catch different fish, but if a spot's really good, it's probably going to be really good across the board. But over time, that's going to change as fish migrate, as the software, whatever the program is that's running all this, their bait preferences, lure preferences change, adjust. It just feels a little bit more dynamic, if that makes sense. Now I've heard, and I'm not a high enough level in Fishing Planet to necessarily, and I also just haven't put the time in, but I've heard that later maps have at least moved in that direction. I don't know to what extent, but more modern FP maps, my understanding is that they're a little bit more dynamic. Again, I could be wrong. 6 fish in 35 minutes at 43. Yeah, that spot can be slow. You're like in it to win it with the rares and stuff, but yo, Race, nice trophy. Tinch, Gizmo, nice trophy. Gibble Carp. Oh, is that right, Vision? See, I could be wrong. I haven't spent a lot of time at any of those maps, more modern maps. So it sounds like from your experience, not that much has changed on the more recent maps. They're wanting to. Maybe that's more what I've heard, Captain. I don't know. 13 grams. Wow, Zach, that is troll. Yo, so I mean, I don't know. On one side, I'm showing that I just got a sub and it never popped. So let me just, maybe it's like, according to the settings, sometimes it remains private, but it still got announced in chat. So thank you so much. I'm showing Fat Jeff just subbed. Thank you very much for the support. Y'all have been amazing these last couple weeks. Thank you so much. It was an old school Tinch, gotcha. Oh, it's another Tinch. We are on a Tinch run. Both of our setups. Wait, is that true? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the Crucian, the Mulberry Black Currant called the Crucian. No, we are catching Tinch on Mulberry Black Currant as well. Probably a little more frequently on the Sweet Cream, but I don't know. It's close. And now OnlyFins gets a trophy Tinch. Nice one. Is this an F1? Nice F1. Does seem like we're leaning into F1 maybe. But, you know, what you're losing is all of the rares and dinks. I don't think I've caught any of those. Like, whoever just made that point about dinks is right. Oh, nice, Raced. Well, grats. Uh-oh. Wow. Ravenholt, thank you so much. Ravenholt, another 5 gifted subs with now a total of 41 gifted subs in the channel. Thank you, Ravenholt. You're amazing. Hello to you. Yeah, that's a good point, Gizmo. That's a good point. It may not be that I'm leaning into F1 with the mulberry stuff. That just happens to be what I'm catching them on primarily, but I've got two rods set up that way, so. And now Ravenholt gifts a tier 1 sub to Gizmo. Once again, Ravenholt, thank you very much. So Porter, Vulcan, Ipen Plugs, Kingdom Sedge, and Worlds Away all got the gifted subs, as well as Gizmo. How goes Copper today? Copper is awesome. People are killing it. I actually am trying something a little different. I have switched right around here. I switched to Mulberry Black Currant on 2 of my rods with a PVA from Eddie that I'll show in a second. But it has caught a ton of common carp. The hope is that we might get lucky on a nice F1 first thing in the morning. I do still have sweet cream on in the middle, which the reason why I put this on is because I'm just trying to get lucky on a funny tinge. But this is the blackcurrant mulberry stuff we're trying out from Eddie. And then, yo, Stefan, nice Gibble trophy. And then we are going to move over to the other south part of the pond for some fishing in a little bit. So, what's the smallest tench we have that works for this? 1.5. There's still plenty of time left, so we'll give it a little bit more time, because I won't be surprised if we catch a couple more tench in the morning. And we're sitting at 441, so still doing great, even with all the commons. Okay, let's set up this first giveaway. Really appreciate the generosity as always. Wait, give who these paints? Who am I giving them to? Who was talking about paints? I imagine that's who Eddie's talking about. All right, we're doing a giveaway for a Beluga Narga 8000. So I'll say it once again. There's no restrictions on who can enter the giveaway. I will say I think best case scenario, Zach's who's donating this, would love for this. He's 37. He would love for it to go to someone lower level than him, potentially, that can really get some benefit. You know, if you're level 40, having a Beluga Narga 8000, while it might be nice for some reason, it's not going to be game changing. But if you're lower level than 37, let's say you're 25, and all of a sudden you have a slightly beat up Beluga Narga 8000, that is game changing, right? So, yeah, whoever was asking about paint in chat, remind me who it was and let me know your in-game name so I can send you these paints from Eddie. Okay, so let's do this giveaway. We would love for it to end up in somebody's hands that's just going to be able to get a ton out of it. All right, so it is for the Beluga Narga 8000. And the way you're going to enter the giveaway once I activate it is by typing in pound Zachary. And if you were born after the year 2000, that means hashtag Zach. Sorry, not Zachary, Zach. Z-A-C-K. So hashtag Z-A-C-K or pound Z-A-C-K. And it is now active. So if you are wanting to enter the giveaway from Zach's generosity on the Beluga 8000, Narga 8000, type in hashtag Zach, Z-A-C-K. Razor got a trophy gibble. Robbie got a trophy gibble. All the trophy gibbles. Monkey, you're going for a trophy pike at Volkov. Nice. Yo, thanks, Zach, for the example for Twitch chat. Also, I don't think I ever said in our chat today that we are live on Twitch. All right, hold on. Okay. I think everyone, if you're trying to enter it, you need to enter it again. For whatever reason, it's behind. It wasn't entering people into it. So just to be sure, if you entered it in the first few moments of the giveaway going live, enter it again, please. Yeah, everybody's working now. So as long as you didn't do it in the very beginning, you should be good. If you did do it in the very beginning, just type hashtag ZACK lowercase one more time. And again, we ask that you be respectful of Zachary's generosity in giving away this reel, and make sure it's going to be a very helpful reel for you at the stage of the game you're at. So Zachary is level 37, intending for this to go to someone that could really benefit from this Beluga Narga 8000. Again, hopefully that makes sense. There's no requirements. You don't have to be subbed. You don't have to follow. If you are following or subbed, you don't get any additional better chance of winning it than just anyone else. All right. So, oh crap, it's my fault. I'm so sorry. Okay, to be clear, before I draw the entry, the reason why people weren't going in is because I mistyped. It is hashtag or pound ZACH instead of the normal spelling of Zach, which would be ZACK. My fault. My fault. Oh, and I did it based on this, right? Wait, I am so confused, but you're correct. It's ZACH. Wouldn't Zachary normally be, though, ZACK? Or am I losing my mind? Either way, what you want to put on if you want to enter the giveaway is ZACH. H, not a K. That's right, Ravenholt. Thank you. All right, I'm scrolling back through chat. With all of the entries, I missed some stuff. Trying to get a Ladoga salmon for event. Oh, good luck with that. Yeah, that one took me a little while. You're saving for the Azimuth 6000, so you can use up to Norway. Nice. Yeah, I like the Azimuth. I've got the Azimuth Blue that I've been using. It's been great. That's true. It's too big for copper. This is a good all-around spinning reel for someone, but it's not a copper reel for sure. Okay. Let's go ahead and draw this winner. What is it? What do y'all say? Good luck to everyone. Okay, so I'm just not spelling Zachary right in my head then. Okay, here we go. The winner is Ocean. Oshiin. I think there's an extra I. Maybe a couple extra I. Ocean, can you let me know your in-game name? In other words, your name in Russian Fishing 4. And I will... Uh-oh. Pro streamer, huh? I will send you the reel. Grats to Ocean. Oshiiin. Subnormal. All right, so let me get this. Did the person ever claim the paints that Eddie was sending you? Hold on, let me think about who this was. Subnormal. Who was it that was asking about paints? Oh, RDP. Okay, what's your in-game name, RDP? Level 27, target hit the mark. Yep, it's perfect. Once again, thank you very much, Zach. Sorry I misspelled your name, or even the shortened version of it. But thank you for your generosity, and I'm glad that the reel ended up with someone who will benefit from it. Okay, Ricky303. Let me send you your 10 paints. Wait, did somebody just have an orange trophy? An orangey trophy? Quillage, nice trophy Gibble. Dalton, nice trophy Roach. Trophy Ruff for Panda. An Icelandic Scallop trophy for you, Ghost. How much is that worth, guys? That's gotta be. I mean, that's big time. Was that your first C trophy? An Icelandic Scallop worth 1,000,000 silver? You just caught your biggest of all time fish? Nice. The EXP was massive, I bet. Yeah, Belaya can be good for that, for sure. Reynolds. It's not worth that much? Oh, okay, sorry. Don't get your hopes up on worth then. I might be wrong. Maybe it's the XP. It feels like the upgraded Adriatica can handle up to 22 mech. You got your first blue trophy yesterday, Atman? Nice. Oh, Haddock is such a great blue trophy. You have a runner on copper? Best of luck. Burning your Avia? This sounds exciting. There's no way this spot is dry for you. Oh, well, maybe there is a way. You don't have PVA, I'm guessing? I don't know. This spot's amazing for most people, I would say. You're calling the submarine? Let's see. Okay, yeah, let us know. Let us know. I don't think you can upgrade to Gara 10K, but I actually don't really have that list in my head of what you can and can't upgrade. You were the first to ask, actually. Yesterday, my internet went down twice, and after the second time, even though it came back up pretty quickly, I did not want to risk starting again. I just didn't want to do the start-stop thing constantly. But the good news is I called the ISP, and they did some troubleshooting on their end, not necessarily about the loss of internet, because I think that was more of a local issue for a lot of people. But they did some resetting on their end, like for the connection at the house, and since they have done that, everything, including records, have been loading up pretty quickly for me. So whatever was happening with all that packet loss, at least for now, it seems like it's not happening, which I am very, very thankful for. I'm not sure what a good spot for a blue trophy is right now. Although the Norwegian Sea is one option, to be honest. And if that buffalo spot's going off, 262. Hey, that's not bad for how tiny it is, right? Yeah, I'm doing 10 still, Ravenholt. Still doing 10, and in about 15 minutes, we'll have been here, you know, a good bit over an hour. In about 15 minutes, I'm going to move over to the other side. Try grass carp on bear. People doing Are people catching blue trophy grass carpet bear right now? That's crazy. Is that right, Reynolds? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But one thing you can do if you want to confirm or deny is you can do the diagnostic, use the diagnostic tool that's in the launcher. Now, if you play through Steam, I guess you can't do this. But if you happen to play through the launcher, there's a diagnostics tool that will collect your data about the connection, how the game's running. And then you can copy paste that file and send it to RF4 support. I mean, unless you're techie enough to look at it and be able to tell what's going on, but they can look it over, and they were the ones that were able to identify, for me at least, what was happening with the packet loss. Because I don't know anything about that stuff. Oh, by the way, we're at an hour right now, aren't we? Yeah, that is like just over an hour. And we're sitting at 542 silver. I mean, that's amazing. It only would have been better if we'd stayed on the other setup. But it's been fun to try a completely different setup and still have like this level of success. Even though it has been a lot of common carp for sure. All right, the last giveaway we have, and we'll do it once we get set up at the other place, is we're going to pick 2 winners for some safe strips. Yes, yes, I agree. Slightly less bites maybe, but more rares. Gizmoo. Gizmoo. How spoiled are we right now that we would say 500 and whatever, 500 silver an hour is a little soft for this spot right now. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm just saying, like, man. I'm an exec at a large US ISP. If you're my customer, I'd be happy to check out your connection for you. Oh, wow. That is a connection. I don't mind saying that for what it's worth, I am with Xfinity. I don't know who you're with or if you're even comfortable saying, but for what it's worth, I'm with Xfinity. What's up, Mui? It's weak. I mean, come on, we can come up with a better word for it. It's way above average. 4 years ago, it would have been the best spot in the game. Let's see, just unlock jigging with fillet. Is it worth trying? I mean, it is worth trying, but if you're on a trip, it's not going to be, I think, unless you just get like a really lucky bite, it's not going to be as good as regular jigging or pilker setup. I don't think. Caramel sweet cream still king. $50.38. So that's the oh shoot, I've got to change this back, by the way. $50.38. That's the third spot, right? That's the other 10-meter clip. I know, that's the only thing about me getting so infatuated with 43.34 is I haven't worked in 50.38 recently. For better or for worse. Oh, nice. Nice fatal one. That's awesome. 43.34 more rares or different rares? Yes, I agree with that. Definitely slower. Yeah, for sure. Well, it's good to know what we're missing out on, Inspector Bacon. Okay, hey, this is actually a good time to switch. It's a little earlier than I thought. No, this is actually perfect. Do 50, 38. Nah, no, 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 no. I really want to try. I'll do 50, 38 later. Maybe even in a video or something. But I really want to try. Just sits down. It's like I've had enough of this. I really want to try 43, 34 one more time. All right, we're gonna go and turn in this smallest tinch we have, and let's head out there. Yeah, the dinks linear are strong. 43, 34 is gonna be 7. I use 2 7s, 1 8s actually. Somebody figured out the Avia 6000's mech weight, right? I think that is a known quantity at this point. 38.3, Krasba says. It's on the Russian spreadsheet. Thank you. I thought that it had been... determined. Alright, I'm going to put this in just to get something in the water while I'm setting up the other two. Just to, like, start calling the fish to the spot. Alright, so we are going back to pellet sinking. And for the first time ever, I'm going to use large 1 hooks here instead of the 4s. I know it's crazy, but I'm going to use large 1 this time. Alright, 7 clip. And how many casts does one portion of dip last for? Does that question make sense? I need to throw away that WG hook before I forget. Alright, first person to type WG in chat gets my 1% wear hook. Woo! Exhaust. Okay, we got a winner. What's your name in game, Exhaust? That's funny. Yeah, it is a trap, by the way. You'll lose fish on it. It's once they hit 1%, I think it's got an increased rate of losing fish. Just so you're aware. All right, let's see. Can we search by WG? Yeah. Oh, man. Ooh, look at that first tinch. We're back on Dink Patrol. I don't care, I won. I mean, and it's not a cheap hook, to be fair. Tinfoil hat, Dragon Claw? You think so? You think 0.1% wear hooks are fine? I'm using 1 this time, Zach. Every other time I've been here, I've used 4 and it's been amazing. But this time I'm going to try 1. You've only used large 1 hooks on copper, Blenty? Well, to me, it's all about how much are the crucian gibbles biting on your baits. If you're not catching a ton of crucian gibbles, it might be worth experimenting with 4s on some spots. Or 2s or whatever. By the way, Gizmo says, I don't understand this meta of not using PVA on all 3 rods. I mean, if you're doing the large bags, or at least medium, it makes more sense. Because the water will be somewhat fed. But with these small ones, I don't think 1 is enough. 100 portions per 1 stack, so 100 fish, because dip don't wear off. Okay, so it's one portion of dip per fish you catch, but if you recast, it doesn't necessarily go. Is that what we're saying? Okay, that's cool, Drakenclaw. Well, that's good. That's good to hear. I mean, I don't know. I just it's happened a couple times where I've lost a fish and I've looked and the hook has like recently gone from 0 to 0.1%. And so I don't know. Just to be on the safe side, I've stopped using them. Thank you, Gizmo. You think it's hindering your chance to catch things with not having all PVA on all 3? I don't know. But I mean, I know what you're saying. I don't think you're. It's not like you're in danger of overfeeding with 3 small bags on. I wouldn't say. Takes a long time. It does take a long time. Yeah, these are hooks I've been using for years. Uh-oh. Is this because of the size of the line you're having to use, Vision? What's up, Flower Power? What? Vision, what load capacity does your ultralight rod have? Oh, I gotcha. You're doing bleak at winding. So, do you think just like larger than usual roach you're getting on there or something? Yeah, or maybe chub. I mean, it depends on what bait you're using. Asp would be so rare at a on a float though, right? Wouldn't asps be super rare? Hey, I can look at weeklies again, can't I? This is the first time in a long time that I've been able to pull up weeklies, y'all. This is kind of amazing. Oh, y'all are correct, actually. Look at this. If you're using fly, seems like there is a chance. Wow, okay. Well, I stand corrected. I just am not sure if that's ever happened to me. Now, I've caught hundreds of chub, I feel like, float fishing for small fish. Usually small chub, thankfully, but I do think from what you're saying right now, Blunty, one thing I like about what you're saying is that I think my brain more naturally thinks about hook size to fish size, but the missing component in that is certainly hook size to bait size. And it is possible, I mean, the game says that that's important. There's like, it's in tips. I think it's also been in some of their, like, in the guide, maybe their new user guide. And I don't often remember, like, okay, I'm changing baits. Should I change hook size based on the bait that I'm using? Back to pearl barley. Well, it looks like pearl barley, though you definitely could get chub, you probably won't get asp on pearl barley, if I had to guess. Somebody just had a regional record tench, 4.1. Good job, Pickerel. Okay, let me think about this, Reynolds. You're at Belaya. Me personally, I would leave the spiker hooks the same. I would keep them at the same size, I think. But some people do adjust them for sure. Yeah, chub on barley, but not asp, most likely. We're getting that afternoon slowdown here. Okie, what's up? And that's the thing about this spot. Like, if we hit some really nice rares or whatever, it's worth it. If we get unlucky, if we don't hit that RNG on a couple of those really nice rares, then this spot suddenly is not competing at all with other spots here on the map. Mostly dinks linear. Yeah, maybe this spot is adjusting before our very eyes. I still think it's probably just, you know, some RNG at play. How are we doing weather-wise in this day? Pretty standard. Nothing happening with water temps. Ooh! Look at amber right now. There's some cold carp at amber. There are some cold carp at amber. Storms are coming. What's Bear doing temp-wise? Oh, it's cold at Bear. Interesting. Cold temps at 2 out of the 3 carp maps. Oh yeah, there are some storms. There is Dragonclaw 78. Holy cow, I forgot you were level 52. Oh my goodness. If Dragonclaw says that a little bit of wear on the hooks doesn't make a difference, I'm going to go ahead and say Dragonclaw might be onto something. I would say anything that Dragonclaw says, I would at least think about. 47 kilo timing on float? Yeah, no thanks. That's crazy. Are you still using the leaders that he made you back in the day when you were newer? That's awesome. Ooh, here we go. The Asagi. I love this fish, y'all. I mean, so many of the But see, I mean, blue just does it for me. And the way the blue is mixed in on this one. Oh, gosh. Madness says, just checked, all my hooks are 0.1%. So, Madness, are you like, now that you've seen that, are you like, okay, cool, 0.1% is nothing, I'm not worried about it? Or are you like, dang, I gotta replace all my hooks? One day I'll be at Copper when I've got my challenges done. I hear you, Matrix. Vraker says the better looking one besides the black one. Yeah, I think that's how I'm feeling right now too. You'll wait till 1%? Wow. Is that right, Wrangler? So you don't believe in the hookware either? Got a lot of players who've been around for a long time, making me rethink my behaviors, my habits. The orange and black ones, Zach? Yeah, there's just some nice looking modules. The high Ute Surrey. Oh, really? Yeah, and so many of them do have a little orange in it, right? Ooh, you had a 19.3 Dinks linear. That's awesome. Only thing I know for sure about hooks is the cheap ones break easier. You're doing your third trip on alt account to Copper. Ooh, nice. You know what? If I had classic hair rig unlocked, I would say my leveling account, this would be a good time for the second trip, but I don't have it unlocked yet, so we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I've broken a fish. I mean, I've broken a hook catfishing as well. They're on. Oh, glad to hear you do, Steve. Then it should be decent, I would think. I mean, probably no PVA, right? But still, like, with some sort of ground bait or something. Ooh, dinks. There's more dinks linear here than dinks mirror. Just realizing that. All right, we've got a little afternoon slowdown. We'll take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back, chat. Hope y'all are doing well. Thanks for coming back. We're about ready to do our last giveaway of today. Tomorrow should be, I know some of you probably have plans and work and other stuff, but there's a nice Kohaku, by the way. Tomorrow should be back to a fairly epic stream in terms of my availability. Should be pretty good tomorrow. We'll see though. I'm thinking tomorrow we might do the old Copper Norway combo. I know somebody recently has been asking me to try to fish a little bit more at Norway, which we could do that for part of it. See you later, Reese. Oh, Vision. That's rough. Oh, nice, Renzi. Get that sushi. Awesome, Twyberg. Alright. I'm not sure, like... This third rod is just beep, 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 but nothing's happening. Alright, let me pull this up. So we're going to create a giveaway. This is going to be for 100 fillet strips. And we're going to do it, I'll pull 2 winners though, so it'll be a total of 200, 100 to each of the 2 winners. And see if I can both say and do the right thing. The keyword for chat is going to be pound TETE, pound TET. Or if you were born after 2000, it'll be hashtag TETE, hashtag TET. And I'm going to open up right now. And you can now enter the giveaway. Wow, we are still beeping over here. Let me just check this. Oh man, the eternal beep, huh? Yeah, I'm doing 7 on the first 2 lines, Steve, and then 8 on the third one. If you're coming in on your alt account, though, honestly, I would go to that bucket spot if I was you. Or maybe you've already done that or you know that already, but... Yo, what's up, Kirill? Welcome back. We've got 100 100 fillet strips, safe fillet strips, because of someone else's generosity. That's generosity. So we're going to be giving these away. 100 each for 2 winners. You want to join? Oh, really? You're going back to bucket? Okay. I don't blame you. Especially without PVA on an alt account. That would be my move too. So curious, like, this nibble has been going on forever. You've been at the bucket for over 3 hours. You've loved every second. I bet you have. I bet you have. That's awesome. I think what I'm going to do, I think I've seen enough of this spot. We've gotten a couple of rares. I think in about 7 minutes, I'm going to move right over to that spot right there and do a 10-meter clip there for a little bit. I wasn't planning on doing that, but I think this spot's just slow enough, even though I know that the really cool fish could come out. I think I'm going to do that. Sully and nice gibble. Okay. Best baits for bucket is, I think it's this. I mean, if you're talking about like for silver, I just don't think you can go wrong with this setup, in my opinion. I think the sinking pellets and boilie is better than pop up right now. And it's just such a good combination of like bite rate, but also rares. That's funny, Gizmo. That's funny. This spot is amazing too. It's allowed me to go make dinner and not be disturbed every minute by a bite. I know what happened. We left our lucky lamp over at the other spot, and that was not smart. You don't have PVA yet? Yeah, but I think, just throw some carp ground bait or something like that in there. I think people are still doing pretty good without PVA. Like I said, if I had classic hair rig unlocked on my alt account, that would probably be enough for me to make my second trip on that leveling series. All right, here we go, folks. I'm going to pull this over. And yo, Goose, thanks for the follow, by the way. 1894, good year. I'm going to pull this over, and I'm going to do this. And I'm just going to remind you, if you want a chance of winning the 100 fillet strips of Saith donated by Tet, you need to type in hashtag or pound TETE into chat. And we are about to draw it. We're going to draw 2 winners, and then we're going to send those baits out, and that'll be all of the giveaways for today. We might do a couple more tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I might just make some lures for some giveaways tomorrow. Especially if we end up doing some I don't know. I always like doing giveaways based on like where I'm fishing or what I'm fishing for. Like that's always kind of fun. But we'll see. I don't know we'll see what tomorrow brings. Is this the time? No, let's put everything back in one more time. Let's get this giveaway done and then we'll move spots. All right, here we go. We're locking it. First winner is Kirill. Kirill, let me know what your in-game name is. I'm actually going to send you, and then I'm going to pull the second winner. Congrats to Kirill. And it is Cabril, if I'm seeing that right. Yes, it is. All right, and you get 100 Saith strips. All right, second winner. Second and final winner of the day is WDW FOUCHE. I think I've sent you something before, but can you confirm your name in chat for me? Must not be the same unless I'm remembering wrong. Oh, that's so cool that worked out for you, taking a trip. Same as chat. Okay, cool. I really thought that I had sent you something, but maybe not. All right, there you are. Oh, I guess not. I am remembering wrong. All right, cool. Congratulations to both of you. Oh. It's been so long since I did it, Porter. So let's see. When I did it, I caught it on the Dodger Crank SS006. And at least at that time, those were working so well that I think I had 2 or 3 of those out. And I caught mine out by the Moonshine area, which if you're looking at the map, it's to the far west, in that sort of big area out there to the far west, near where they sell moonshine. So again, that was one of the early challenges, I would say, like first couple days. So it has been several days at this point since that was what, I don't know if that's relevant. Let's see, let's pull up Volkov and see if people, are you on the Discord? I don't know if people are still posting much on the Discord spot sharing for the challenges. Probably just on the harder stuff now at this point, but let me see. All right, so today someone posted Volkov. They caught an 8.6 Ladoga salmon, and yeah, they're still using the SS006, so the same Houston Dodger Crank 30 kilo leader. And if I'm seeing where they are, I think they are out at Moonshine. Yes, they are. They're over at C7, trolling C7. If you haven't seen that post, it looks like that's confirmation that they were trolling between B8 and D6. If you kind of imagine a diagonal line over that darker, deeper area. And that is a long-standing great spot for trolling and fishing for salmon and other fish. So it's cool that spot's kind of going off, at least during this challenge season. Other people have been getting those, and it sounds like some people have gotten it pretty easily on rough bait fish, but I haven't done that yet, so I don't know much about how that's been working. I bet so, Stefan. 26 linear dinks on an Alpha 6K. Yeah. Yep, moonshine. Same lure? Okay, nice. Oh, you got F4 and F5. All right, hold on, let me look at this. I'm curious. Wait, were you trolling down there? F4 and F5. Oh, that's between the islands. Yeah, I think that's probably the second most common place that people are getting it, right? Bare minimum? That's funny. You burned 20 rough, no joy. I went through 20 rough, no joy. All right, it's time to move to this final spot. It's just around the corner here. I'm going to try to let this last fish come in. Which one is beeping at me? Middle one? Okay. All right. Go, 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 go. You got yours first, rough gunner? Wow. That's amazing. Imagine. So the rough did work for you, huh? That's where you're trolling for pike now? Nice trophy gibble. It's on a short clip. I think that third one's only on an 8 right now. Might as well go ahead and get our chair set up. If this rain continues, comfort will eventually become an issue. Man, so glad the internet's more stable today, and so thankful that packet loss is at least currently not a problem, and I'm able to look at records again and all that. Okay, the trophy gibbles are really coming out of the water. That's 2 in a row for you. But here at Copper, there were some good silver. Nice silver. Oranges. Oh, nice, Kirill. That's awesome. Man, catching black carp is fun. The new black carp at Copper, I think, is even rarer than the old black carp. At least so far. I have 3 now. And I did get a bigger one than my first one. Let's see. Does that start with a Y? It's down the bottom, right? Yeah. So the largest one I've had is 7. Man, what a cool looking carp. I don't know, like, that is just sick. Yeah. Yeah. A 1 kilo rare definitely like gets you. Yeah, you're right. It's nice having this many rares because you're even with the different dinks now, like you still get that little bit of dopamine, like, ooh, that's a cool one. That's a good question, Exost. Oh, is that right, Gizmo? The dinks? Where did it go? I'll have to pay attention to that next time. You might be right. I mean, some spots especially are just giving a lot of dinks. Yeah, they stack up. No, I hear you. I mean, I did notice a Dink's mirror seems like it was earning about twice as much as a regular mirror. And then, of course, linear and leather is even a little better. Think that's what it was? For sure. I mean, I can't get the funny tinch. I mean, I think I've only had two or three. I've probably had as many of the Yacht Shoshiro as I have the new tinch, at least close to it. Um, and the largest one I've caught is 2.4. Now, F1s, I catch a lot of F1s, I feel like, but it's kind of a time of day thing, maybe. A 34 Dinks mirror is 97 silver. Interesting. You got 5% in bottom, then you'd be ready to do well at copper. Nice, Kirill. I mean, that's awesome. F1s are great for undergeared. Yeah, for sure. Are you doing normal approach, Wrangler? Is Bucket Spot having a rough hour or something? 5 to 6 per hour. Are you talking about F1s? Oh, that'll let you do pop-up. Gotcha. So you'll have more options. So I've had 4 F1s since we started, and one of them was like that. I love the fun we're having in chat right now. This is good. Yo, Zigga. I'm just not using the right baits, right? Uh-oh. Too quick? No, 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 we're good. So it's not quite twice as much gizmo, is that what you're saying? Oh, there you go, Kirill. And you hate to see that. Wait, why are we reacting like that to catching a trophy white bream? I don't understand. 60%? Yeah. Oh, really? Really, Vision? That's weird. $3 kilo mirror dink is 10. 3 kilo mirror is 3. The old Razor says challenges make you angry, I guess. Challenges can make you angry, yeah. But I thought the Oldberg challenge was to get a certain size white bream. A trophy is certainly big enough. I still don't understand the anger. Settings were wrong. Oh, you reset. Okay, gotcha. I think there's just more common carp today in general at Copper, at least for me. It seems that way. I need to change this clip real quick. I think it's still on short clip. Oh, never mind. I guess I did change it at some point. Float fishing tasks make me angry. Yeah, I had to spread those out a little bit when I was doing them for sure. Couldn't get the right size and then finally got trophy. Okay. I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I might be thankful at that point, but maybe not. All right. I need to make sure that I'm not about to get called out early or something so we can keep this stream going all the way till 2. Hopefully. Welcome back, Kirill. Hope you enjoy your cigar. I am first up. The person in front of me is dispatched already.
Is that all?
No, not that I can see. Any Bear Lake spots for hair rig in particular? Yeah, so the distinction you're making, I'm assuming, is that most people have been using pop-up rig at 5531. Is that what you're thinking? And I'm sure hair rig would also still work down there. Or natural baits. People have been catching tench, golden tench, stuff like that on algae at least, which you might not have bait harvesting for algae. Yeah, so I don't know. To answer the question, I'm not sure. Have you tried 5531 and just gone with like, pellet and sink, like a cocoa and cream pellet sinking boilie combo, or even just the sinking boilie or something like that. Might be worth trying if you haven't. I don't know. We are getting some low comfort here. Oh, nice, Exos. That's a good one. Oh, that nibble didn't turn into a fish. Ooh, orangey. I'm not gaslighting anybody. That's a great question, Bandar. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a really good question. I liked it when fish were in chat. So, is there a way to do it? Like, can they, I don't know. I don't know if there's a different way to do it that would be less taxing or something. Yeah, it's true, Zach. It's only gotten increased in terms of the all the different categories now, right? I tell you what would be fun, and I don't know if there's a way to set this up. Location for short-headed barbel. Does anybody know that? Does anybody know an active short-headed barbel spot on Tuba? They may not be active right now. I don't know. Sounds like there might not be one that's active, at least not that we know of right now. What I was going to say is it would be cool if... What was I going to say? Not, oh, yes, it would be cool if I could coordinate with RF4 Joe to do another Q&A on stream. Now that things have started to settle down a little bit with challenges and copper, might be fun to do that. I don't know. Are there enough burning questions right now that it would be probably always enough burning questions? That would be awesome. Show us how to fish with a zig rig. Come on, RF4 Joe. So the only thing you care about, Atman, is what might be on the horizon. That's a funny idea to like think that they don't know how much silver we're making at copper. An FAQ video for newer players. That's fascinating. Where's the cafe at Bear? I still can't find it. Yes, Dragon Claw. I mean, I'm not going to remember all this, but that's fine, because if we do it, y'all will be here, and it'll all be good. Yo, nice fish. 10 a.m. Trophy Bleak. Thanks for the food. So good to see that you're continuing to level up your cooking skills. Oh, interesting, Zigga. Why do Funny Tinch not have a very rare tag? Huh. How many fish at Copper Lake have a very rare tag? Oh, I can't see from this screen? One... I actually don't know. Surely this one does, right? Two... I'm not sure about that one. And then the leather. Dink's leather. Three... I think Super Freak's rare, not very rare, but I'm not sure. Oh, all of the koi do? Interesting. Score of the fish kind of tells you the rarity? Okay. Alright. Rare for the linear, not rare for the mirror, and then the leather is very rare. That's very rare. That's very rare. And that's just rare. Regular leather is also very rare or rare? Here it seems like it's very rare. Actually. Regular leather is rare. Nice fish, Bavka. Tuna has the highest fish score of all fish? I did not know that. $7,312 XP for a non-marker rare. Oh, Gizmo says that Gibble is also very rare. What's up, Double Nuts? Not sure what all this stuff is, but hello. Yes, there is Tutti Frutti dip. You caught Gibble on caviar? Gibble eating the fishy stuff these days? Yo, what's up, Spirit Mark? It's the fancy 3 rod holder. It is, it is. What's up, Droz? Fishing's been great. Per usual, we're at Copper. Of course it's great. The blackfish on Copper, is there good bait for that one? I wonder what is happening. I guess it's just going to be the normal baits for the weekly because so many people are using that bait. I'm sure there's something that might target it a little better, but I almost guarantee you that's the weeklies. Yeah, sweet. I mean, this is just what everyone is using, so that's going to be the weekly on almost anything right now. Now, it looks like one person caught a big one on caviar. Which, you know, who knows? That could be random, right? That could be random, but could be something to it. This is the other one that I just love this one. So, of course, normal baits. Somebody did get one on pop-up Coco. Normal baits. It's just what everybody... And there's so many lines in the water with this bait setup. It's just natural that the weeklies are going to be on that. You don't feel like it's as cozy? I still feel really cozy. I guess if I was... There was one day this week where we were catching all those large fish, and I was like having to actually engage the skills a little bit, you know? That did feel a little less cozy that day. 60 fish an hour isn't cozy. Now, yes, that, I mean, for me, that definitely goes well beyond cozy. There you go. Yeah, bigger baits. Catching too many fish. When are you going to turn the bite rate down at Copper? I will not see Gibbles. 71-100 is active for Bream at Volkov. And Burbot's on Nightcrawler, same spot. Interesting. Ooh, nice F1. I don't see as many F1s in this spot as the other two. If you finally get here and they turn it down, let's see what happens next week with the new baits. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if we see another week of, you know, sweet cream and caramel being pretty good. You're 5 levels away now. Nice. People were so negative at first. I think it was expectations and plus, like, before you like start figuring out what works and stuff. I mean, remember that first day we were just like, the only thing we were grasping onto was like, okay, 10-meter clip off this dock. If we use banana, we occasionally get an F1, make some decent, you know, it's like, we just didn't have much info yet. Why is it called an F1? Because it is the first generation of a carp that is, parents are both native from the wild, and it's a hybrid. I don't remember. It's something like that. Yo, nice trophy, Tinch. That's true too, Wrangler. Maybe could have avoided some of that if there had been a heads up. Even if they didn't tell us what the restrictions were, once we knew it was a carp map, maybe if something about like there's going to be particular restrictions about the gear you can use on this lake. I don't know. That's actually an interesting question. Is it better to like pre-deliver to set expectations on the bad news, but you're really only delivering the bad news because the lake isn't available yet? Or is it better just to like have all of the new fun stuff and then also stomach the bad news at the same time? I don't know. What's up, Crush Tar? Crucian Common Carp Hybrid. And so it's not because it's fast? That's hilarious. Man-made fish? You thought I had a red rod pod? Yeah, I had buyer's remorse, returned it to the store, and bought the regular one. I still have my MDawg's chair, though. So, Zach, you think the strategy would have been start off with the news that there's going to be some gear limitations and set people's expectations even before they knew it was carp? You hopped on, you were excited, and then you were like, oh, I need almost all new gear. I have not tried vanilla boilies. Are they good? Good to see you again, Crush Star. Letter and number combo are usually used to name hybrid fish and animal species when they're marked as man-made. Very cool. Sakalambo, greetings! A German streamer got a C2 Super Freak troll yesterday. Above 23 kilo. And was that on vanilla boilies? Build the hype what it's going to be with the gear limit would be a light or lighter only spin, or what we ended up getting. Yeah. I like it when they drop stuff with no warning. Yeah, that's always nice. What's up, Timmy? Thanks for lurking. Sakalambo, I'm not really using anything different than I did yesterday. Still doing, well, I guess we did do some like experiments at the first spot, but mostly today I've been using sort of the same setup. Let me take a quick bio break. I'll be right back. Thank you, thank you. Another one. Oh, haiku. 25 linear dink burns your AV, I bet. All right, vanilla 20 explosion plus vanilla cream plus milk cream. That's what they caught the big one on. What spot was it at? Yeah, I think that's the first time I ever fished this spot was with Tootie catching the dinks. I mean, catching the super freaks. Forty-three, 34, 7 meter clip north. Oh, interesting. Yo, plugs, what's up? It's good. Yeah, it's good. So I'm picking. I don't have to. I'm picking up a shift working for my old job today. So we're actually not going to be able to hang out too much longer. But it's been pretty good. You know, we've had a few rares, but just consistent fishing here at Copper. It's been fun. But I will be back on tomorrow. If you're going to be around tomorrow, I should have a longer stream tomorrow. I'm hoping to do combination of Copper Lake and maybe Norway tomorrow. I'm absolutely good with that. Yeah, we'll do some comps tomorrow if y'all want. More comps for sure. No, I'm not in IT. I'm actually a mental health counselor. But I used to do crisis counseling, and that's the organization that does that in this area is who I'm picking up a shift with today. I still help them from time to time, although that's not what my full-time job is anymore. Is that good news or bad news that we might go to Norway tomorrow, Gizmo? I know that at least one or two people have been asking me if I was going to spend some more time at Norway at some point, so I love fishing there, so I thought we would at least work it in a little bit more often. Ravenholt, you got this. You got this. You like Norway from your one trip there so far? Nice. I'm nearly out of bait on the last rod. Then I'm probably out of bait on all the rods nearly because they should be all set up the same. You made 3K in 3 hours yesterday? Wait, is that at Norway or here? Probably at Norway. It's usually good. I just can't go yet. Spent way too much time. Good news, Norway comp would be nice. Oh yeah, we'll have to come up with a creative Norway comp. The Greenland halibut? I mean, have I even had one of those? I actually don't remember. Negatory. Still haven't caught one. Okay, so you did the 30 bank and you did jig. That's awesome, Krill. MDawg, I'm using a Regal and dual strike. Oh, interesting, Zach. Sometimes I run the Regal at 60, but I guess you'd have to upgrade the rod to be able to do that. That's one thing you could do is you could upgrade the rod first, still use your Regal while you're saving for your next upgraded reel. I don't know though. I enjoy using the Regal so much, I could actually see using the Regal all the way until you decide on like what your most expensive conventional is going to be. You know what I mean? Wait, what does common Atman say mosquito? What are we saying to do the comp at mosquito? I feel like I'm missing something. A basic setup, no additives. Oh, only basic pilkers? Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I just do it on my leveling account. That's what I did too, Vision says. Jigging got me to 23% marine and 1,300 silver. That's awesome. Rod is max 57. Yeah, I gotcha. Norwegians, yes, exactly. That's part of why it was so great, right? It's almost like a whole nother game. Wrangler says, I went from 7 Seas to Poseidon. I was using yellow maggot and getting haddock markers, dabs, and lumps. Wow, that's so cool. I bet that was fun. Not going to buy anything for C anymore, only top rod and electro raptor if ever. You asked where he made the 3K silver. Oh, it would be if it would be a boss move at Mosquito. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. No, that's true. That would be insane. We got nothing. .4 tench. 1,100 silver. Two and a half hours. What? Is that right? Did we only fish for 2.5 hours? Been streaming for almost 3, but I guess we did do the storage stuff at first. I mean, that's actually still really good, right? Right at a 400 silver average. That's pretty cool. Of course, the bigger orangies. F1, Kahaku. You don't have to go too far down to get to the dinks for sure. And there's a decent linear and mirror up here. Yeah, it's not great compared to what it is sometimes at Copper, but it's still pretty dang good. So which Ocean Queen rod should I buy? The most expensive one? I mean, it's up to you. I will say, for what it's worth, my starter pilker rod was the Ocean Queen 86 160420. All right. It's great to hang out with y'all. Hope to see you tomorrow. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day. And I hope that I make it through this shift all right. Tight lines, everybody. Y'all are the best. Thanks for all the support. I'll see you next time, okay?